Polling conducted by the Daily Mail. Survey of about 1,001 folks, likely voters, found that 43% would vote for Trump if the election were tomorrow, compared with just 41% who say they would vote for Harris. Can I please talk to that 41%? What's wrong with you? Oh, in another highly predictable development, election spoiler, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., I'm told, again, this is a Washington Post report, so I don't know the media, whether they're accurate or not, says that he's been trying to leverage his position at a meeting with cackling Kamala last week. Now, the report says that Kennedy told Harris he was willing to throw his support behind her campaign if he would promise her a nice cabinet position. However, Kennedy, I think, tweeted out earlier today that he has no plans of endorsing Kamala Harris. So I don't know if the WAPO got it wrong or he's lying to y'all. But for any of you that are never Trumpers and you're thinking you're going to vote for this guy, you might as well then just say you want to give it to Kamala Harris. Good job. We're also learning more about Kamala's deeply flawed running mate, Mr. Tim AWOL Walz, and his stolen valor. In early 2016, Walz sat down for an interview with C-SPAN. The host introduced him incorrectly in outlining his military service, saying that he enlisted in the Army National Guard at 17 and retired 24 years later as a command sergeant major and served his battalion during Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. Well, guess what? Walz jumped in and corrected him. No, he didn't. He just nodded and smiled and agreed, despite the fact that military records show he never served in Afghanistan and he did not have that title when he retired. The stolen valor scandal will definitely be a topic of conversation at the vice presidential debates, or debate. They've only agreed on one. J.D. Vance posting this message on social media. The American people deserve as many debates as possible, which is why President Trump has challenged Kamala to 3 already. Not only do I accept the CBS debate on October 1st, I accept the CNN debate on September 18th as well. I look forward to seeing you at both. Vance also pulled no punches when it comes to the laughing hyena and her running mate.
Now, I cannot get over, my friends, about everything about her campaign is fake. A fake joy that comes from being promoted to a new position instead of using the position you already have to do your job and make the lives of the citizens of this country better. It's a fake ticket.
I agree. Joining us now, former White House Deputy Press Secretary under Trump and Senior Advisor for Communications at the America First Policy Institute, my pal, Hogan Gidley, back on the program. Hogue, how you been?
Been pretty good. Just watching all this unfold. We got to sprint to the finish, man. A lot on the line here.
You know, we should have bought stock in popcorn a while back, because I have a feeling a lot of people are grabbing a big tub of buttery, salty popcorn and sitting around the TV the next 80-plus days going, what the hell's going to happen next in this wild, wacky thing called a presidential race? I mean, have you ever, and you've been in this a while, have you ever seen anything like this? The 2024 election cycle. Assassination attempts, swapping out candidates, putting a AWOL lion radical Marxist up as VP and as president. I mean, the scandals, the big tech censorship. When's it going to end?
Yeah, I don't know that if Trump wins in November, it may get worse. I mean, they're going to continue to come after him. They went after him before he was president, while he was president, since he's been president. It's not just him. They're going after his businesses, his friends, his family, his colleagues, his co-workers. They're attacking him nonstop, and you're seeing more of that in this race. But what to me is kind of more telling is after that debate happened with Joe Biden, where he was just so abysmal, and the left got exposed, and the media got exposed for covering up for someone's mental and physical decline the way they did, it became more than just a bias against Trump or a hatred for Trump. They became invested in Kamala Harris because now the same media that told us Russia collusion was real, that the Hunter Biden laptop and the Ashley Biden diary were fake, that behind the scenes Joe Biden was actually a triathlete. He actually swims the English Channel in his off time. That same media told us Kamala Harris needed to be removed from the ticket because she's not very good.
Yeah.
This job overwhelms her. She didn't prepare. She's angry at her staff. She blames everybody else. She has no depth to her. She has no accomplishment.
She couldn't get more than what, 3 points?
Not saying she's the best vice president we've ever had. She needs to be president because the country deserves someone so great as Kamala Harris. I mean, the whole thing is ridiculous on its face, but if I'm Kamala Harris and if I'm on that campaign, you're getting by with 30 days of not talking to the press, and the press doesn't care. I wouldn't put her out in front of anybody. We know she'd be disastrous if she got off prompter and out in front of the public. So, the media is going to cover for her. They're going to continue to carry her water like they have for decades now.
Yep.
This is just another example of that.